This is your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, November 8, 2022. And mainstream news. CNBC reports. UPS reaffirms its outlook for 2022 as it posts mixed quarterly results. United Parcel Service reported mixed third-quarter results Tuesday morning, posting earnings that beat analyst expectations and revenue that fell short of predictions. The company said softening demand globally hurt volumes, which was partially offset by higher pricing driven by inflation. Similar to rival FedEx, UPS plans to increase shipping rates by 6.9% effective December 27 due to inflation and service costs. For 2022, UPS stood by its outlook for revenue of $102 billion, an adjusted operating margin of 13.7%, despite what CEO Carol Tome called a very dynamic macroeconomic environment. Wall Street Journal reports. Logistics operators find robots are helping recruit tech-savvy workers. The impact of robots on logistics operations is growing more complicated as companies weigh how automation affects recruiting both management leaders and staffers for the warehouse floor. Some companies say that investing in automation is helping them bring in a new generation of tech-savvy workers interested in working on the latest developments in artificial intelligence, robotics and other technologies aimed at driving efficiency in supply chains. SupplyChainDigital.com headline. ICAX Velocity powers process automation and standardization. Efficient and seamless business process management across multiple time zones is increasingly important for shippers and logistics businesses. Shippers and logistics providers have relied on repetitive and labor-intensive workflows for decades. While a move towards greater digitalization is now visible throughout the industry, much work remains. There are still a lot of legacy work processes that cannot be fully automated. In logistics and transportation publications headlines, Transinfo reports on its front page. Uzbekistan HGV training center set to ready thousands of truckers for European roads. An HGV training center being set up in Uzbekistan is set to help train thousands of lorry drivers for life working on Europe's roads, Trans.info can reveal. In an insightful interview conducted by Anna Skripal from Trans.info's Eastern European service, the boss of Uzbekistan's International Haulage Association has explained how the center has been funded and who it will serve. In another headlines of Transinfo, Einride reveals GEN2 autonomous trucks and announces charging network in USA. Freight mobility technology company Einride has introduced its GEN2, the updated version of its autonomous HGV, and announced its plan to build a recharging network on the US motorways for electric lorries. The company also unveiled its involvement in a €28 million project, whose aim is to roll out heavy-duty autonomous transport in Norway and the launch of the largest heavy-duty electric freight fleet in Norway in 2023. TTNews.com headline. A clouded outlook for global freight. Describing global supply chains as volatile for the last 2 years is an understatement. Bottlenecks, inventory imbalances and soaring costs contributed to industries and consumers worldwide experiencing negative ripple effects. Glimmers of hope are emerging, but anxiety grows over whether freight volumes can maintain traction amid high inflation and economic uncertainty. Supply chain disruptions are not over, but they are easing, resulting in things moving more fluidly and generally at a lower cost, said Tim Denoyer, Vice President and Senior Analyst at ACT Research. Logistics Manager headline. Electric commercial vehicles powers through with solar-powered electric trailers. Reynolds Catering Supplies is one of the first companies in the UK to have a fully electric commercial vehicle solar charging refrigerated trailer in operation, reducing the company's emissions significantly. Waltham Cross-based Reynolds Catering Supplies initially approached Electra in 2018 with the idea of creating a fully electric refrigerated trailer and tractor unit combination for urban operation. This has been your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, November 8, 2022. If you want more global logistics news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.